Hey everyone, Alice here, and welcome to an all signs reading. It's kind of funny. I wasn't really planning to do too many all sign readings because they take so long, but I've just been feeling drawn to do them. So, what am I to say, about that? But today we're going to do an all signs reading, and we're just going to see what's coming towards you, what energy is coming towards you. No clarification, not really. And it's just a spread that I've used a lot, so I don't know. There's some slight variations to it, but anyways, I don't need to explain it. So that's what we're going to do here today. We're going to go through Aries through Pisces, so you can check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or any sign that you feel drawn to, because these aren't horoscopes. I'm not an astrologer. Use your intuition, whatever you're feeling drawn to. Also, these are general readings, so not everything may apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. Energies can be reversed. You could just get some messages. Maybe the whole reading isn't for you. Just use your best discernment there. Also, these are timeless readings, so whenever you find it, there may be a message in here for you. Doesn't matter when I do it, it matters when you find it. Which, by the way, I'm gonna say that because I have so many videos, so many readings on my channel, and if you're feeling drawn to any of them, feel free to watch them, because most of them, pretty much all of them, I would say 95% of them are timeless. So if you're feeling drawn to any of those, there could be messages there. So, all right, let's get started. Aries. Let's see what's the incoming energy is for you, Aries. I'm using the Austera deck. I thought it was appropriate since the spring equinox is soon. When is it? 20th? Yeah, March 20th. Soon. Okay, incoming energy for Aries. You have an energy that's around you or coming towards you that you don't really have a lot of control over. Sorry, I'm gonna adjust. Always have to adjust for you. Yeah, I don't feel you have a whole lot of control over this energy, whatever this energy is. I feel recently you might have felt like you've learned something that maybe you felt was useful. Maybe you've learned some new skill or ability or something along those lines here. But there's an energy coming in. It could be just bad timing, bad luck here. It feels like it has something to do with your work or something that you're learning. Maybe you've been learning something and that gets disrupted. Here, it kind of, it feels like you're not able to learn anymore, and it has nothing to do with you. It's just unfortunate. I guess, for example, let's say you're going to school or you're taking a class and that class gets canceled, and it's no fault of you. Maybe just there was no funding, or the professor or whatever, the teacher, maybe they had some personal issues and they're no longer able to continue the class. It feels like something along those lines. I'm not saying that's what it is, but it's like your learning got disrupted, and it's not because of you. It's some sort of external energy. Something that you were building, something that you were learning. It's like something in your life, though, that you were doing. It could be because of travel. There could be something to do about traveling here. It could be a car thing. Maybe you're not able to go somewhere because your car broke down, or the transportation, something like a delayed flight or delayed transportation or something along those lines here. I feel like you do try to do something about it, but it's hard to do something about things that you're not sure what happened. So I do see an attempt here for you to try to make something happen out of the situation, but it is very difficult because it's like you don't have all the information. You have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have difficulty letting this go. I think that's why here with your energy here, it's like you're really trying to make something happen out of this. It's like I'm getting like you were very willing to be open to this opportunity or whatever it is that you're working on. I mean, that's the good news. Like there's like sort of good news and bad news. Like the good news is that you were willing to give to this opportunity. You were very open here, very even vulnerable to the situation here. That could be why you're resisting letting it go, because I see a resistance here of letting this go. I don't feel like you got very far though. That's the thing. Whatever it is that you were building or working on, you didn't get super far in it. So, but it's like you were just so willing to, like, I wanted this to work out. I wanted to, you know, get something going here. I wanted to continue this here. And I feel like that is what you're resisting. Yeah, I mean, there's just delays. There are setbacks here. And that is the problem. The problem is setbacks here. It could be there was a money issue. There could be a family issue. Or it's just somebody just wasn't feeling comfortable. Not you, the other energy here, the external energy here, just wasn't feeling comfortable, and delays and setbacks. See, what I'm getting here very strongly is like you were ready, almost. Like, I mean, I'm not seeing, but like I'm seeing like somebody who was ready to get going, who wanted this to go somewhere, and it, you know, in the past something was building. There was a foundation that was laid, and then suddenly you weren't able to continue anymore, and it's like, oh, but I wanted to, and it's very difficult for you to let that go. But it wasn't your choice, and that's the thing. I do feel you try to make something happen, but it just wasn't your choice. It wasn't up to you. Or it's not up to you, it's current energy. Yeah, I mean, the advice here is don't beat yourself up too much about this. Try not to let it get you down too much here. Honestly, I mean, that's sort of spiritual guidance. I feel like you're not gonna go too far in your actions. It's like you'll go far enough, but you're not gonna go as far to like burn any bridges or anything like that here. No, I don't see you doing any of that. But it is like you're trying to save face here a little bit as well. So you might do some like damage control here if there is any damage here that needs to be done. If not, then I just feel like you're trying to sort of avoid making this into a big deal. I see you in the potential outcome just kind of dealing with it. That you're just kind of like, you know, you realize you're restricted by what's around you. Like you can't force things to happen. So it's kind of this energy of, well, I'm just going to have to continue doing what is expected of me because I have no choice, really. I have to do that. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords underneath here. This energy feels more like it is feeling like getting nowhere fast, but it's almost like, oh, there's almost like a self-awareness here. It's like a self-awareness that no matter what you do would be just self-sabotaging for you. So this is like, this honestly is playing by the rules, but begrudgingly playing by the rules. Like, I don't really want to play by the rules, but kind of having that awareness that, well, if I was to do something like outside, it's not really going to get me what I want. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like you're using your intuition here. Yeah, intuitively you know that you can't force anything with this situation because you wouldn't get what you wanted. The thing is that you do have, you see, I was wondering, I'm like, why are you resisting so much? There are feelings here. You do have deep feelings for whatever this, I was gonna say connection, but whatever the situation is here. But I'm just telling you, it's not your fault. And it's not in your control, so don't beat yourself up too much. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. I'm going to move on. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's the incoming energy for you. Sticky. Why do the cards feel sticky? They're not sticky. They just feel sticky. Oh, okay. Divine couple here. King and Queen of Swords. Somebody blocked somebody. Somebody cut somebody out very well in the recent past here. In this current energy, you have somebody coming in who they're not making the best choices here, the best decisions here. Again, an argument may have happened here. I honestly, between these two people, I don't know who's who. This King and Queen of Swords, I honestly don't even think this is you. I think this is a couple that is around you. I feel perhaps you're more involved with the King of Swords. Perhaps that is the person you know, and they've been dealing with a Queen of Swords who has cut them out, and because of that, they're making poor decisions with you. Like, you see that they're making bad decisions. They're not making very smart choices right now, very sound decisions here with you. I don't see you and this person seeing eye to eye in the near future. Huh. That's interesting. So between this King and Queen of Swords, there may have been another person here that got between the two of them. Sorry, a notification. What? Oh, okay. You might be getting disruptions as well. No, yeah, somebody got in between the two of them. this King of Wands. Is that King of Wands? No, that's a King of Cups. Sorry, sometimes this deck, I've been trying to use it more so I can get more used to it. Yeah, King of Cups. It could be a person, or it could just be the two of them. Somebody didn't share how they felt. They just locked their feelings up inside. For you, though, I get this feeling like you're over it. You're over this King of Swords. It's like you're over with this bullshit. Because this King of Swords is making... They're not making the right decisions. Perhaps because they're still hung up on this Queen of Swords. And I just get this energy that you're kind of over it now. It's like, okay, I'm over that. I mean, that Queen could be you as well, but yeah, I see, okay. I see you as, it's like you know your worth here. It's like, and I feel you are thriving too in your environment. It's like you're creating things for yourself and you have a lot around you. It's like, to you, you're like, you know, I don't really need you, King of Swords, because I got a lot around me. I have a lot of whatever energies around you. It could be people, it could just be things in your life. It's like you got a lot around you. It's like I don't really need this here. The thing is, what you're struggling with here, you could be struggling with that this might be the way that things are supposed to go. If you feel it, if you're feeling like this is how things are supposed to go, maybe you could be just struggling that things have changed with this person. Maybe it wasn't always like this and now it's like, okay, things are different, and you could be struggling with that. You could be struggling that this maybe isn't the same person that you met before or that you used to know, or something along those lines. Yeah, I don't think you can't handle the lies. The lies, the sneakiness, the hiding of shit. The silent treatment. This person might give you the silent treatment sometimes, and it's like, this is where I feel you're just kind of like, yeah, we're not on the same page. You're butting heads with this person, and this is where I feel like you might be done with the situation. Spiritual guidance. Try to look at things objectively here. I do get, try to not involve your emotions too much in this situation here when making decisions. Because I do see your energy going towards letting things go. Letting this go. There are endings here. It's like, if it hurts you, I'm letting it go. That's what I'm getting here. Yeah, and the spiritual guidance here is to make fair decisions here. Try not to make petty decisions here, you know, like sort of like vengeful choices here. I do see that you might, yeah, I do see like you in the near future you're gonna get real tired of a lot of this shit. It's just gonna physically exhaust you. There's just a lot of like, I don't know if I can put up with this anymore, because I do feel you're going to be tested here. This person is going to test you. Test your patience, test your how much energy you're willing to put into this here. I see you giving up. Honestly, a lot of this looks like you're just giving up. I can't, like, you can't handle this anymore. You can't handle the lies. You can't handle the silent treatment. You know, they go fuck off somewhere and they sneak off somewhere and they don't tell you what they're doing, where they're going. I just see you just like, I can't handle this anymore. I don't want to handle this anymore. And why should you? You're in this Empress energy. You really, don't need this. At least that's from me, Alice. I feel like you don't need this, but you know your situation better than I do, of course. All right, that's what I have for you, Taurus. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. I'm going to move on. Okay, Gemini. It's the incoming energy for Gemini. Okay, that's good. You may have felt in the recent past that somebody was manipulating you. I feel like you've been working on that, focused on yourself, not focusing on this bullshit here, just focusing perhaps on your work, or just focusing on being better, like a better person here. And I see you're getting a fresh start. It's leading to a fresh start. It's quite straightforward. It could be, oh, King of Pentacles. That could be who you felt was manipulating you. Could be somebody with Earth placements, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Honestly, it feels more, this is you knowing your value and understanding what it takes to be successful. I feel like it's like you know what you need to do here, and it seems to be coming out here. It's like, I know what I need to do to get my fresh start here. I even see you not even like you're not even entertaining like fantasies and all that. It's a very realistic, pragmatic energy here that you seem to be in, and it's heading towards a fresh start, fresh new start. Oh, this is just nice energy so far. I'd like it not to mess up my shit. So I do feel you're able to shut out the world, or turn off your brain, I guess you could put it that way, which is a good thing. Here, you're able to not think too deeply, not overthink things too much here, which is a good thing. That's what I'm getting here. You might have some issues with loneliness, though, because I feel like you're very focused on your work, very focused on yourself, like perhaps focused on your finances, making money, doing the hustle type of thing here. That could make you feel a little lonely, though, because I feel you're doing a lot of this on your own. But you are able to shut your brain off, especially from whoever was manipulating you or whatever. You're just able to distract yourself away from it and not think about it, which is helpful to you, at least for now. But it does make you feel kind of lonely. Yeah, whoever was manipulating you, I do feel like was a deep connection here. And the separation of that, it does make you feel like, it does like question yourself sometimes. Like, I wouldn't say it's an insecurity. Not quite. It feels a lot more like maybe you feel abandoned or rejected here, and that kind of can affect you here, that's a challenge that you're trying to overcome here. I do feel when you get this fresh start that it will help with that here, but it does seem in this energy that you're struggling with that feeling of abandonment, that somebody abandoned your connection, because it's like you felt a strong connection here, and it's like somebody threw it away basically, and you do struggle with that here in this energy. You try to ignore it and not look at it and focus on yourself, and you know, and I see a lot of that, and that's all very positive to me. But yes, that feeling is still there. It's still there in a major way. Yeah, I can't read Roman numerals upside down. Sometimes I struggle. I struggle with 4 and 6. That's the one I struggle with. So I always have to sometimes double check. Okay. So spiritual guidance here is just be careful that you're not like sweeping things under the carpet, that you're not ignoring things instead of working through them here. I mean, yes, you can ignore things for a while. You can, but they have a tendency to come back and bite us in the ass at some point. So yeah, you can ignore them for a bit until you're ready to deal with them, as long as you deal with them at some point. As long as you deal with whatever it is that you here are pushing away, it has something to do with this Magician here. I feel like you're not really changing anything that you've done lately here with the Hanged Man in reverse. It's like, I'm going to continue doing what I've been doing. Like, I don't see you making any big sweeping changes here, especially to anything that you've been doing in your daily life. I don't really see any big decisions or anything like that. It's kind of, your actions are, I'm just going to keep on doing what I've been doing here. I would be okay. I mean, it's not really a warning, but it does seem here in the near future with this fresh start, there is somebody here who's making some sort of excuse. I feel like this is you. I don't think it's going to delay things, but I would just be aware if you start to kind of make excuses for yourself. Maybe excuses on starting things. You might find excuses not to start things here. I feel it has to do with whatever it is that you've been ignoring or pushing away that you haven't quite dealt with here. So the advice here does seem to be to deal with those issues here, perhaps before you move forward, because you're just going to make excuses for yourself. And when moving forward anyways. Okay, all right, that's what I have for you, Gemini. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well, but I'm gonna move on. All right, Cancer. Oh, okay. So recent past here, I feel you got real tired of something that was draining your energy, something that was just kind of like same shit, just over and over again. It's like, really? I'm kind of getting here. I feel right now you've broken that cycle. So your current energy, the current energy that's coming towards you is, I'm reaching for the sun, I'm reaching for my goals, taking some sort of chance, taking some sort of risk here. Where this energy is heading though, careful you don't get too focused on one thing here, because I'm getting that you might be a little too overzealous here with your energy, because I feel you do need to recharge here, and I don't know how much time you took to recharge in between. This is a lot of fire energy here. It's like you were already like at your capacity here, and then you decided to try something new. And careful you don't get too burned here by that. You might end up completely exhausted because you're just so focused and using up a lot of energy. Wow, okay. Yeah, I mean, I feel like whatever was sucking up your energy here in the recent past, you're finished with that. That cycle is ended, and that's why your current energy is telling me that you are trying something new. I'm trying something new. That's all I get. I'm like, I'm gonna go for it. I'm trying something new. Just be careful, because I feel like there's an external energy here. This could be some bad timing, some bad luck here that might take a little bit of the wind out of your sails a little bit here. So if it does seem your energy may get a little too focused on one thing, like tunnel vision here, and there's something happening here that is out of your control. It could spiral in the opposite way. There's an opportunity here, and it's like, great, let's go for it, but you, in the near future, you might put in a little too much energy into it, and that could be more of a detriment to the situation. I mean, energy is fluid, obviously. Like, spirit tells you things because there's a reason for you to see or hear it. So maybe it might cause you to slow down, and maybe the outcome will be a bit different. Perhaps. Look at all the wand energy. Like, oh my gosh. You're just using so much energy, Cancer. I mean, I see here your strength is, it's like you're not giving up. I don't see you giving up here. Like, you're going to fight for what it is that you want, or what it is that you believe in. You're going to fight for yourself here. The problem is again, this tunnel vision. Your issue might be that you just get so fixated on something here, on the details, that you're unable to see the bigger picture. Because it's like you're fighting for something so hard here, and that's great that you want to fight for yourself, and that you want to fight for you, and you're not going to back down. And I get that. That's good. But also an issue is, it's like you just get so focused, so fixated. Possibly so fixated on, like, I don't know, like you just feel like you need to defend yourself. You need to protect yourself for whatever it is that you're standing up for. But it's like, there's just a lot of fixated energy here on the details, and not seeing the bigger picture, not seeing, what's going on outside of you, I guess. Outside of you, outside of the situation. I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is your mouth. I mean, the Knight of Swords talks a lot, and talks a lot about what it is that they believe in, what it is that they're fighting for, their truth. I feel you want to speak your truth here, and that's great, but it's becoming a bit of a problem here. It has to do with balance. Perhaps you're not listening to people. Perhaps you're doing a lot of your speaking and you're fighting for yourself, but you're not paying too much attention to the people around you or the energies around you, the situations around you, that it's like you're so fixated on making sure people know where you stand, making sure people know how you're thinking, what your truth is, that perhaps you're not really listening to other people, or you're not, I don't know, you're not focused on it. And like spirit here, I'm getting a very strong message that you need to focus on things around you as well. It's not just you. Like it's not all just about you. I know it's your life and everything, but the energies around you are there to help you as well. Like there needs to be a balance here. And I feel you're kind of like, it's like an energy of somebody who takes over the conversation. You know what I mean? Somebody who just talks all about themselves and their life and what they're doing, and the other people around don't really get a say. It kind of feels like that, if I want to put it into like a situation. No, that is not, that will not do. A lot of advice for you. Okay. Okay, you're still gonna put 2 cards out. Yeah, I get that. Yep. Oh man. Okay, so spiritual guidance here for you is to be a little bit more sensitive to other people's emotions and how they're feeling. I'm not accusing you or saying that you're not. This is just spiritual guidance. Listen to your intuition, because you may be blocking your feelings. You may be blocking how you're feeling. And you may be coming off as shallow. You may be coming off as bossy. I get a lot of bossy energy here. People might see you as being very bossy, pushy. I'm not saying that's what you like, that's who you are, but it's like reining in just a little bit here. Also try not to get too annoyed or frustrated here with people. You know, it is an energy, like the guidance, spiritual guidance is just kind of like slow down and like let other people talk. Let other people say things, let other people do things. And like listen to your intuition, because I feel you're not listening to your emotions. There's just a very go, go, go type of energy here. Very fiery, very passionate energy here. I see your actions here are to ignore. Honestly, I'm getting ignoring the sun. So the Fool here, you can see they're flying up towards the sun, but careful, you know, don't fly too close to the sun, like with, you know, Icarus and all that. And I'm getting here in your actions, you're ignoring the sun. It's like, okay, so you're taking a chance here. You're taking a risk. You see the sun there, but it's like you're ignoring it. Like, I won't get burned. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm not going to get burned by it. It's almost like you feel like you're invincible or something. You're not. So be careful here. I see a delay here in whatever it is that you're reaching for. Whatever it is that you're trying to reach for here, it's delaying you. This energy is delaying you. It might not seem like it, because you're like, I'm putting so much energy and effort and I'm moving forward, but it's actually delaying you from getting what it is that you wish for, what it is that you desire. So this feels like a little bit of a warning for you, Cancer. You know, it's great to have energy and be all gung-ho and like, let's go, but sometimes, you know, take a little step back. I get a very excitable energy here, and it's like there's something new that's going on here that you just really want to put all your energy into, But Spirit here is kind of advising you like, hey, let's slow down a little bit. Let's hang back a little bit here. Let's look at the bigger picture here, because you're so focused on one sort of detail. I don't know what that is, but it's like really fixated on it. And it's like, whoa, let's like look back. It's like you're not like seeing whatever, the forest for the trees kind of thing. You're just focused on one tree. And it's like, let's look at the bigger picture here. Okay. All right. That's what I've got for you, Cancer. Thanks for watching. You can always check out your other sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. But we are going to move on. Okay. All right, Leo. Let's see what the incoming energy for you, Leo. Changes. Make a change. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's change happening right now. And the current energy that's coming in is there's a big change happening here. I feel in the recent past, I don't know who is experiencing this regret, this remorse. Somebody here is like, basically, I fucked up. And there's a big change coming in here for you. I do feel it's going to disrupt your life, though. The way that your life is right now, if it's stable and things are going smoothly, this change is definitely going to disrupt it. Oh, okay. More major arcana. This change is trying to right some wrong here. So if this is a person, somebody feels like they fucked up here in the recent past. They're just kind of like, I don't know, maybe they made a mistake that they shouldn't, that they knew better, that they should have known better. And they could be coming in wanting to fix this here with you. There's just something about this energy that's like, okay, we need to fix this. We need to fix this wrong. Why did I just get, baby, you're the right kind of wrong? Weird, Coyote Ugly. Sure. I'm just getting, this change is breaking all the rules. And that's why it's disrupting your life. It could, honestly, this could be a breakup or a divorce here. But that seems very specific. Whatever it is, there's something here that has been long-term, that you've had in your life for a while, that I feel isn't going to be there anymore. I don't know if you care about it or not. It's just something that was stable. Something that was like a mainstay in your life seems to be, either it's going away or it's ending, or it's just, I don't know if it's temporary or not. It might not be, but there's something changing about it. Like it's changed. So it could still be there. It's just there's some very big dramatic change happening to it. So it could be a relationship, a very big change to a relationship if it's been around for a while. This is something that's been around for a while in your life, or something that's been very consistent. Okay, well, I mean, the good thing, the good news, I guess, for you here is that I do feel like you see this coming a little bit. Because I'm very drawn to the vision here of looking forward. It's like, I mean, it might not surprise you. Like, you might kind of have seen where this was going. So I don't really know how much this would surprise you, to be honest. One of your issues may be, though, that you just don't really know what you should do about it. It could be that you've been thinking about perhaps what you should be doing about this maybe for a while. That could be why it's like, okay, you know, I kind of saw this coming, but I don't think you really made a solid decision about it, or it's just something that you've been kind of turning a blind eye to, and you're like, yeah, I'll deal with it later, and then now later has come. Kind of thing. And it's like you still don't really know what it is that you want to do. It's like feeling caught between two things here, two thoughts, two frames of mind here. Yeah, okay. Yeah. There's some, again, I'm getting I keep getting the energy that there's something here that has been going on for a while, something that was stable, something that was consistent is no longer stable. It's no longer consistent here in this energy. You might feel like you're to blame here. That could be your obstacle here. What your challenge here, like what you need to kind of, you know, the hurdle that you need to get past here is, I feel like you might blame yourself for what has happened or what may happen here. Especially the instability here. If it is a divorce, and especially if there are kids involved or families, you know, being broken up here, I do feel that there's some guilt here. You know, there's some blaming of self here, and I feel like that is something that will be a challenge here for you. Okay. I mean, the advice, spiritual guidance here is to appreciate what it is that you are left with, especially when it comes to family. I'm getting a lot of family vibes here. Because, you know, there's this little family of raccoons here hiding in the nest. They're very comfortable here. So the things that you have, the things that are consistent in your life, spiritual guidance here is to, like, you know, remember those things and appreciate what you still have here, because you do still have things here. I see your actions, a lot of truth, a lot of actions are going towards having conversations, revealing things, being very honest, being very truthful here, you know, wanting to be almost as honest as you can be. I'm getting here, again, this is Leo energy. This is your energy here. I see potential outcome here is for things to be made very clear with the Ace of Swords. Very clear, honest truth here. So at the very least here, I see in this energy, I don't see confusion. I at least see that things, whatever this change is, things will be made very clear to you. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. I'm going to move on. Okay, Virgo, let's see. What is the incoming energy for you? Okay. So this feels like your energy. This feels like in the recent past, there's something about your feelings that you have kind of opened yourself up to. Like this is feeling like listening to your intuition, listening to your feelings. It's like you've listened to your feelings in the recent past here. And now in the current energy, I feel like you're rejecting people. Because I'm getting like yeah, somebody here is offering a drink. Hey, do you want this? No, thank you. And it feels like in a bar, like when somebody like tries to buy you a drink or something and you're just like, nah, I don't want that. I feel you are rejecting connections here. And it's coming from, there's something about your feelings here that it's like you're getting in touch with your emotions. You've gotten more in touch with them in the recent past here. Like I'm seeing here somebody who was underwater. Somebody here maybe who felt drowned by their feelings, but she's reaching up. I'm very drawn to her reaching up and getting out of this. So it's like maybe you felt like your feelings were a burden, but in the recent past, it's like you found your way out of that. It's like seeing your true feelings for a situation. I don't know what that is. I see in the near future hesitation here on doing something. I feel like you want to do something. You plan to do something, but you're not quite ready. I'm not ready yet. Talk about I'm not ready yet. Whatever this, like all the stuff that I just said about your feelings, it like goes against something that you've believed in for a long time. I don't know what it is, but there's just something here. It's like you believed something, like a way of thinking, like something that you were taught maybe when you were younger, that you've carried on with you throughout your life. It like flips that upside down. It just flips it all upside down. I'm just, with all the papers, I'm just getting somebody who just throws all that shit. Just you know, it's like I'm done with that. I just throw it all out. It's like you've thrown out things from your past, almost like things from that you were taught. It's like almost this energy of rejecting what you've been taught, because it's like almost like I've been seeing things like the wrong way here when it comes to your emotions. I do see here again, not ready. I'm not ready. It's like you're still having to almost think about this, but it's not really thinking. It's almost like you're just in this limbo area, this limbo energy where it's like, I'm not ready to move forward yet. It's like, it's not even like you're waiting to see what happens next. It's just like, I just need to sit here. I just need to sit in this energy for a little bit. I don't know why. It's just like, I'm not ready. It kind of feels like, it feels similar to like an energy when somebody knows they have to like go on stage and they have to gather themselves before they can go on stage. So it's that time period of like, I just need some time to myself. I need to gather myself in whatever way that is so that I can get on stage. That's what it feels like. Yeah. Wow, dude. Yeah, you're going through some changes. And they're positive changes. Like you may be feeling like you're going in the right direction. Like you're going in the direction, like you might even feel like you're being led in this direction, that it's like destiny, it's fate, that things are almost falling into place here, but I feel you are rolling with it. It's like you're rolling with the punches in a sense. Like you're rolling with what the universe is giving you. I don't see resistance here. Now, this is a bit of an issue. You have some toxic behaviors here that are still around, that are holding you back. It could be this could be part of that, but it could be all of this here. But you still have some toxic behaviors that are holding you back here. So if you're wondering why you're not moving anywhere, this is probably it. Whatever this devil energy represents, this is your problem right now. Yeah, you're holding back. You're holding back. So it's like, okay, I'm getting here somebody here who has felt their feelings about something or someone. I don't know. It's like, okay, allowing yourself to feel, but yet there is an issue here. There's an obstacle of still restraining yourself and holding back. It feels like outside energy. This could be what is so toxic here. Maybe, perhaps, do you care a lot about what other people think, what other people say? That could be it here. Or there are third energies, there are third party energies, people around you that prevent you from really like expressing your emotions, opening that heart chakra and really just letting loose on how you feel. And I get you're not ready. You're not ready to maybe face these people or to deal with them. I don't know what the issue is here exactly, but this is your big obstacle right now in this energy. Wow, okay. Spiritual guidance here is just like, just go for it. Take a chance, take a risk. That is the spiritual guidance here now. You know your situation better than I do. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying the spiritual guidance here is to go for it. I feel like your actions here, whatever it is that you're doing, you're trying to do it honestly. You're trying to be honest with yourself. You may be trying to be honest with other people here. You're trying not to confuse things. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's like, I don't want to make things more confusing here, or even like confusing at all. It's like almost like I'm seeing the sword in the chest here. It's like it would be a dagger to the chest here. It would just cause a lot of problems. So it's like I'm trying to be as honest as I can be. This the potential outcome here for the near future, it's just delays. It's the same. It's the same as all this energy here. I don't see in the current energy right now, you are not moving forward. You're not moving anywhere. You might feel stuck. You might feel stuck, like you're not progressing here, even though you're feeling all these changes. I feel like you've changed a lot. Like that Wheel of Fortune, like who you are right now is not who you were, I don't know, like last year or something. Like you're probably a completely different person. Like you have changed a lot. I feel that this energy is you're not ready to almost like show other people that you've changed. I feel like you may be still acting in the same way that you've been acting, that toxic behavior. Here, if you were toxic here, and it's like you have changed internally, but people aren't seeing that change externally because you're not ready. But here, Spirit is saying you are ready. That's the thing. This is the I'm ready card. Spirit's advice here is like you are ready. But you have a lot of energy here where you're like, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I'm ready. But Spirit is saying that you are. Up to you. It's up to you, right? Okay. That is your reading, Virgo. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. But we are going to move on. All right, Libra. What's the incoming energy for you, Libra? Okay. So there's somebody here who is trying to, I don't know why I got devil's advocate here, but somebody here is trying to keep the peace. Somebody here who is trying to be very diplomatic here. They're not sharing how they feel. They're not sharing their opinion here, because I'm getting this is just somebody who wants to keep the peace. They don't want to upset anybody, so they're not sharing how they feel. I feel in the recent past they haven't been very generous either. Like, this isn't like a new thing. I don't think that they have given a lot here. You might have even felt like this person was leading you on, like they were breadcrumbing you in some way here by not sharing how they feel. I feel in the near future, you know, this energy, it's going to continue to be quite slow. You might even feel like it's an uphill battle here. It's like I'm getting a little bit questioning, what am I even fighting for? Okay. You're not alone, though. There is support. There are people around you. Yeah. Again, Queen of Swords. Yeah, okay, fine. Queen of Swords, but Queen of Wands here. I was gonna say somebody here who isn't being real. Somebody here who's hiding. But yeah, the Queen of Swords, not saying how they feel. Not saying what they mean. Somebody here is trying to control the situation here, and they're controlling it by not expressing how they feel. That's what this breadcrumbing energy is. It is that. It is, I'm only going to give as much as I feel I need to give to keep control of the situation. I do feel I don't know, like this is just, it's just really like a lot of work is being put into this. I feel like that is your energy here. Like it just feels like going against it. Like what I'm feeling from this is like there's like a blizzard and there's wind, like going against them, like they're going against the wind here. It's like that's how you may be feeling, is like you're walking against the wind, like there's resistance here. But I see like you're still like almost stubbornly fighting. Excuse me, still. Oh. I feel like the good news here, the good news here is that your strength in this energy is that you are focused on yourself. Although it could be a little selfish. Like, I'm not sure, like it seems like your energy here, whatever you're doing, you're doing it for your own personal needs, and that's fine. Just be careful, like, you know, it's not only for that here. I do see here that there's some issues here, that there's something that may have happened in the past that you're having trouble letting go of, some sort of resentment here. It could just be this person not telling you how they feel, or it could be another connection, like another relationship that you had where maybe something similar happened and you're not able to let that go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the big issue here, the big sort of obstacle or challenge here is that you're feeling left out. You're feeling out of the loop here, especially because this person isn't sharing how they feel. So you're feeling out of the loop here, because you might even feel like you deserve to know how they feel. There's a little bit of entitled energy here as well. It's like, you might feel like you've invested a lot of time into this person or into this connection, and that you feel almost entitled, like, I deserve to know how this person feels. Now, it's not necessarily bad, because I do feel, yes, you have invested a lot, whether it's time or effort or even money into this situation here. But it's like, almost like it's getting to a point where you could be feeling a little entitled, like selfish here, overdoing it just a little. I do feel like you were probably generous here with your time, but maybe it was a little too much here, because I don't feel like it's not equal, right? It's not reciprocated, this energy here, and you're feeling left out. But you still keep going. Your energy at least still keeps going. I don't know if you keep going, but your energy is trugging along here. Yeah. Spiritual guidance here for you. I'm getting like, don't get it twisted here. Try not to misunderstand the truth. I'm getting, you know what the truth is here. Like, you may have had some sort of like idea of what's going on here, but you might be twisting it here for your own, like, to your own sort of way of thinking here, like twisting it so it's something about you. It can be a little bit of a victim mentality, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the actions that that your energy is going towards in this situation is very chaotic. I feel like you're going down the wrong path. I feel like the actions that you're doing here, it's not the path that you should be on. It's not the path that you should be going down here. And I feel with the Magician here, either you or this person, somebody's going to try to manipulate the situation here. That is in the near future. Somebody is trying to pull the strings here. I actually feel like this is you, to be honest, and not this person. That's why I'm getting this, don't get it twisted, because what might happen here is you might see this person as whatever, the bad guy. Well, I'm just going to simplify it because they're not sharing with you how they feel. But really, it almost feels like they're trying to spare your feelings. But I mean, it's like they're not being truthful either. But I mean, that's besides the point. That's their energy here. Your energy, you know, you can control you and what you do here. And I kind of feel like your energy, it's like almost like you're making this person to be the bad guy and almost justifying your actions. Because it's like, well, this person isn't telling me this. They're not sharing this with me. Because there is a bit of like this determined energy. Like, that's not going to stop me. I believe this. But what you believe or what you think is the truth may not be the actual truth. You might be getting it twisted here in your mind a little bit. That's what I see here in the energy, okay? You know, if it's your situation, you know what to do there, but, you know, don't try to force it if this isn't, you know, your story, okay? But that's what I've got. You know, it seems very specific, and yet not at the same time. So that's your reading, Libra. Thanks for watching. You can check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. But I'm going to move on. All right, Scorpio. What's the incoming energy for you? Whatever incoming energy here is, whatever energy that's coming towards you, is trying to prevent the truth from coming out. It's like they don't want you to know something here. Yeah, I feel in the recent past, this is somebody who was quite guarded here. Like, I'm getting like somebody who was way up here, maybe you were down there, and they just kind of knocked all these ladders off so you couldn't climb up to them. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting somebody is just like, I'm up here and I don't want you to come up here because you'll see something. You'll see some sort of truth. So I'm just going to knock all these ladders down so you can't get up here. So every time you try to put a ladder up, they just knock it down. Okay. They're still gonna, like, they're ignoring all of this, though. They're not really doing anything about it. I feel like they know what they should do, though. Yeah, look, they're just keeping it to themselves. I'm not sharing. Told you, I'm not sharing. They don't want to tell you something. They don't want you to know something. I don't know if they're going to have a choice about that. Because there's something that's going on beyond this connection. External energies here are at play here that might make it very difficult to hide this truth. Okay. Let's see. Oh, you're fine. Yeah, I mean, your energy here is fine. You're just focused on your work, to be honest. I don't even think you even realize this is happening. Even if you do, you're not paying attention to it. It's like you're distracting yourself. You're very focused on working on some project here, working on the things in your life. It's like, it could be your job, your finances. Like, you're just, and that's fine for you. It's not bad. You're okay. Like, this is the type of energy of, you know, I'm happy what I'm working on. It's like whistle while you work type of thing. You're fine with that. You might have an issue hanging out with people, though, because you're so focused on your work. Maybe you don't have a lot of time to socialize here. That kind of seems like your only downfall, which, like I said, I mean, it's not really that big of a deal here. None of this feels like a big deal from your energy, from what I'm seeing here. seems kind of funny, but okay. So the energy that's coming towards you, honestly, your biggest problem is that it might kind of disrupt you in a way. Um, it is an energy here that was supposed to come sooner. It feels like it really should have been here already. This something new should have happened already. A new cycle should have happened already, but this energy prevented that. You know, somebody couldn't make up their mind, but I feel their hand is being forced anyways by the universe. So I do feel it's coming in, but it's coming in like at a time that really I don't feel is opportune for you because you're busy. Basically, you're busy. You're like, I'm busy. Like, what the fuck? It's like not a good time. I'm busy. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing. I see your energy. I mean, the spiritual guidance here is to kind of like, you know, just pay attention to it. Just do something about it. I'm like, okay. Because your energy here is telling me, yeah, fine. Okay. It's like you're going to listen to the call of the universe. If the universe calls you, you're going to pick it up kind of thing. No matter how busy you are, that's your actions here. It's like, okay, I will listen to the universe here if the universe is calling me. I do get that whatever this energy is, if it's been around before, you're going to give it another chance. You're going to give it another go here. I do feel the spiritual guidance here is to put some energy into it. Do something here. Do something about it. Take some action here. Move forward. I do see here in the potential outcome. I don't know who this is. Somebody here, I don't know if this is you or not. Somebody here is reflecting on the energies. Contemplation. This could be the incoming energy with that Two of Swords. Thinking about things, but it's not overly, it's actually a good thing. It's like whatever is happening here, somebody here is thinking about it, but thinking about it in a positive way, like thinking about how just kind of getting some sort of insight here within them, like using their best judgment, using their inner wisdom to figure out what would be best for them. This can be your energy as well. I feel like it could be both of you, to be honest, because I feel like that is your action as well. So whatever's going on here, I do feel like you'll be able to handle it. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Scorpio. I mean, you're fine. Your energy seems fine. There's something here, and I don't even know if you're paying attention to it. You're probably not. So, but when it comes, I do feel, you know, do something about it. Don't just let it sit there. But I feel you will anyways. So there you go. That's your reading, Scorpio. Thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. Right, Sagittarius. Incoming energy for you. Okay, you want to go that way? Fine. Three major arcana. Okay. You might be feeling a little stuck lately. I don't really see anything changing. I mean, it is what it is. You might be feeling right now like things aren't going in your favor, like things aren't fair. And I do feel like you have a reason for that here, because Wheel of Fortune keeps showing up in these readings. And for you, I feel in the recent past, something may have happened that you couldn't foresee, something that was out of your control, out of your hands. There was nothing that you could really do about it, just bad luck, unfortunate timing here. So yeah, it's like you're just feeling like things aren't very fair right now, and you're feeling, I feel in the near future you're just gonna feel stuck. Okay. There's an outside energy here. This Queen of Swords. This might be... There's somebody here that you feel isn't playing fairly. They might not be talking to you, or they might have cut you out of their life here. And I mean, there's nothing you can do about that, right? If somebody blocks you, this feels like somebody who blocked you, like blocked you from everything, perhaps. And there's nothing you can really do about that. It could be that, or it could just be that this is the third energy. This is outside energy that is, you know, it's affecting things. Like, this doesn't even have to be somebody that you know. It's just somebody who's cut off something, somebody, you know, who's just like, nope, no more. That's it, the end of that. And it's like, okay, well, I'm kind of getting, this is a very specific example, and it's not, I know it's not what's going on here, but I'm just trying to explain to you how I feel the energy here. It's like when you have like a favorite like restaurant, and you go to that restaurant and it's your favorite restaurant, they have your favorite meal there, and then one day you go to it and it's not there anymore. They've closed down, they've shut down. And maybe they shut down because there was somebody that went to the restaurant, somebody who reported it saying, you know, maybe they didn't pass the health inspections or something, you know, somebody, and then somebody came down and shut it down. You know, somebody did it, but you don't know who that person is, and they shut down a place that you enjoyed going to, but there wasn't really anything that you could do about it, and it was kind of outside of you. It can be that type of energy. I'm not saying that's exactly what's going on here, you know, apply it to your situation, but that's what I'm feeling here. Yeah, I don't feel like you have any proof of what has happened. It's more that you just have a feeling. You just have this feeling that this is unfair, and that's what's keeping you stuck. I feel like you're just focused on your work here. You're focused on improving yourself, or just focused on your finances, on your job here. It's not a bad thing to be doing that here. Your weaknesses can be that a little idealistic here, a little daydreamy type of energy here. I feel like sometimes you might be in this what if type of energy, you know, having big dreams. That's it. Having big dreams, big goals here that maybe aren't so realistic. I mean, it could be worse, right? That's your biggest weakness in this energy right now. Yeah, I feel like the problem is that something or whatever, like there's an energy here of it's difficult to ignore what's happened here. There was some opportunity that you feel like you've missed. You've missed out on something, and it's hard to let that go. It's hard to ignore that here, and that's what's kept you stuck. Whatever has happened, it's like, I'll go back to my restaurant sort of, you know, example. It's like maybe you put off going to the restaurant to get your favorite meal, and it's like you didn't know that, whatever. So it's like, it's kind of like missing that, like, oh, like I wish that I could go back and have my favorite meal, and it's hard to let go of. Like, it's like you try to like ignore it, you try not to pay attention to it, but fact of the matter is you can't have that meal. And because you can't have it, you're like, well, now what do I do? I feel so stuck. Like, I feel like I can't do anything about that. But I can't stop, like, thinking about it almost. It's like, it's not like it's constantly on your mind. It's just, it's like you get a craving, and it's like, it's hard to ignore. It's like, I really want that, but I can't have it, but I really want it. And because I can't have it, you may feel stuck. Slowly but surely. I mean, the spiritual guidance here for you is keep moving forward one step at a time. You're not alone. I feel like you're not alone. Like, again, we'll go back to the restaurant. You're not the only one who misses the meal, who misses the restaurant here. I'll put it that way. You know, it's like you're not alone in this. You know, take things one step at a time here. I do feel like your actions here, you are holding back on whatever it is that you want to do. You're not doing everything that you want to do here. I don't know why. Maybe you feel like you can't, but, or maybe you just feel like that's the best thing. I can't, you know, you're not being impulsive or anything, which is fine. But yeah, one step at a time, take it slow. You know, eventually you'll get to the top. Eventually you'll get to a place that perhaps maybe it won't feel unfair anymore. Because whatever's happened, it's like out of your control. It wasn't up to you. So there's nothing that you could really do about the situation, but you know, you're still dealing with it, right? I feel, again, it's very similar, both these energies here. Potential outcome. This is more of a, I feel fine. That's the best way I can put this. Because it's about feeling protected, like you're protecting yourself, protecting your life, like the things around you. So I just get a, like, this is fine. Things are fine. You might feel like things are slowly getting better, slowly becoming more stable and fine in your life here. I'll be honest, this feels kind of minor. Like, it's not probably minor to you because of all the major arcana, but to me, it feels minor in the sense that you'll get through this, whatever this is. That's what I'm getting. All right, that is your reading, Sagittarius. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. I'm gonna move on. Okay, Capricorn. For some reason, I thought I spelled that wrong. I didn't. I don't think so. Okay, what is the incoming energy here for you? Okay. All right. So, in the recent past, I feel like this is you. You may be feeling like you've lost something, like you've been abandoned or even rejected here. I feel the current energy coming towards you is you're stuck in a cycle. You're stuck in some sort of loop here. I feel like you're trying to find answers. Perhaps maybe you're trying to find answers to like that don't exist. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but you're stuck in a loop here. It's like you're trying to find answers. Every time you try to find answers, it's like it doesn't satisfy you. Like you don't get enough answers kind of thing. It's like I'm not getting enough. You don't have enough. Like this feels like a loop. Your energy, King of Pentacles. Because I feel like you give a lot to this energy. It's like you're trying to understand. It's like I want a better understanding here, because usually you can understand these things. You're like, and you feel like for the most part you do understand. But you're giving, like you're very, like whatever the situation is, you're just very understanding about it. That's all I get, is I'm very understanding to the situation here. It's like you understand that you're stuck in a loop. You understand you can't get all the answers that you want answers to, but yet you keep trying to find these answers. And yet you still feel almost not satisfied with it. But you understand. It's like you're okay with it. But you're still stuck in a loop. So why are you okay with it? Okay. Okay. Again, your strength here is that yes, you're willing to give to this situation here. You're willing to give to this energy here. I get that, okay? You know, you're very open to the energy here. Now your weakness here, what's kind of holding you back here, is I don't feel like you're allowing yourself to feel this energy. That could be why you're stuck in this loop. There's a lot of like practical energy here of like, okay, I understand, you know, this is what happened. I understand why this is what happened, but it's like ignoring the feelings. It's like, how do you feel about this? How do you feel about the situation? How do you feel about the answers that you're getting? You know, I do get also with the Empress here, it's like almost, it is a bit of blocking that. It's like, I don't really want to feel. And that kind of could be holding you back here. Because there's a lot of like practical, like energy rationalization. It's like you understand, you rationalize things, but you're still stuck in this loop. Too much rationalization. Yeah, the problem is you're delaying something from starting here. There's something here. You have opportunities here, at least one opportunity here, that because it's like, I need to have answers to whatever this is, it's like you are pushing or delaying some sort of opportunity here. You know, I feel like it's you with the devil in reverse. It's like you're not letting it trigger you completely, but the energy is still there. It's a little bit of devil energy here. It's like I keep getting, I understand. And I understand, right? That it's not like full-blown obsession. I don't feel like you're obsessed with this energy. It's just every once in a while you go find answers. You understand what that maybe that you can't, or whatever, that you're limited. I don't know what it is, but you understand what it is, why you don't feel like you've gotten everything. And then the cycle repeats. But it's not like you're not obsessed with it, but it's enough that it prevents you from starting something new. And that's why the cycle keeps repeating. You need to close out this cycle. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck in it. You're continually going to be stuck in this. I fucking knew it. Look, it has to do with your feelings. I'm going to put this up right. You're thinking, you're going about this too rationally. Okay? Too pragmatic. Yes, you need to get in touch with your feelings in this situation. Maybe you're like, Alice, I have. I'm like, okay, well then maybe this isn't for you, okay? But there's somebody here who it's like, I'm okay with this, I'm fine, and then, but it's like you're not like feeling it. It's like, are you fine? Are you really fine? How do you feel about this? The advice here, spiritual guidance here, is to get in tune with your emotions. Understand how you feel, how you really feel about this. Are you happy about the answers that you get? It's okay to not be happy. It's okay to grieve what you're not getting. It's okay to feel grief and to feel loss and to feel sad and to feel angry about a situation here, because we need to process this. This isn't being processed emotionally. Your emotions haven't been processed in this situation, and that's why you're in this loop, and it's preventing you from new opportunities. I see your actions here are, you probably do know this, because I get it, you understand. Your actions here are, you're making difficult decisions. It's like, I know what I need to do, but I'm not doing it. Potential outcome here. This is not seeing. Again, both of these energies, I'm not seeing. This is where the energy is heading. You're not seeing things. You need to use your intuition, because you won't be able to see it. That's the thing. The answers that you're seeking, I feel you're not going to find with your eyes. You'll find it with your third eye, or within your heart. Like, you're not going to find it by looking at things, searching for things. You're just not. I don't feel that you will. I feel like you've already tried. I feel like you've looked everywhere. But you have to look inside, is what I feel. I'm sorry if this seems very preachy, but it's very strong, the message here. Okay. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. I'm going to move on. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's see what the incoming energy is like for you. Okay. It's very clear. You're healing some sort of heartache here. In the recent past, there's something here that you're having a hard time letting go of. There's some sort of, something happened, some bad memory, some sort of resentment here that you're having a hard time letting go of, and it's causing pain and heartache here for you. This is the incoming energy. It's leading to, if there's a third energy here, which I do feel there is, it's leading, it could be, I don't know, it's dealing with it in some way here, because you and this third energy are not on the same page. Whoever this is, this third energy, I feel like you're healing, and part of your healing is to either recognize or deal with this third energy, and that how it's not helpful. I could just say it that way. It's not helpful. Sorry, I just don't like when you mess up my fucking spread. Sorry. Not you, obviously. Spirit. Actually, I'm going to put it this way. I'm going to do it like this. There. Ha, I thought you messed up my spread. Don't think so. Okay. Sorry. Whatever happened in the past here that I feel you're having a hard time getting, like, letting go of, like, it's like haunting you. Somebody said something here. Somebody put their foot in their mouth. And it could be you. You could have said something that almost wishing that you didn't say it, because it's caused all this pain. It's causing this pain now, in the current energy. So it's like there's something in the past that either you or somebody said without even thinking about how this was going to make somebody feel. You. It's, or yeah, and it's, yeah, it's if this was you, it's kind of come to bite you in the ass here. Yeah, you feel left out. You feel like you put yourself out. Yeah, no, this is you. This is you. This is you. Something you said here. You feel like you've put yourself out of this situation here. I do get an energy here of wanting to find balance, though. But there's a juggling energy. It's like, how do I find that balance? What should I do? What should I do? How do I find this balance in my life? How do I fix this almost? I don't know. Okay. So your strength right now, I don't know if you see it as a strength, is that you are in tune with your emotions. You are feeling things here. You're being very intuitive here. It's like open to how you're feeling and how other people are feeling. It almost feels like, because of what happened here in the past, because this feels like you. This feels like you said something at the time without even thinking about, without even thinking how it was going to affect somebody. It almost feels like you are now putting yourself in that other person's shoes. And you're seeing now how what you said might have made somebody feel. Possibly. Okay. But it doesn't have to be that, but I just get here, you're feeling a lot. But it's a good thing. I don't know if you think it's a good thing, but it is a good thing. It's your strength right now in this situation. Your weakness, though, is... This is a confrontation type of energy. You might be feeling there are things that you want to do impulsively. Like you're having a hard time holding back on doing things that you feel. See, that's the thing. It's a double-edged sword, intuition. It's like you feel things. You're listening to your gut, your instincts and all that, and that's great. But also you're having a hard time not acting on them. Like you feel like you just want to do something about it. It's like, I feel this way, so I want to do something about it. That can be your weakness right now in this energy. Look at all the emotions. Oh, the Emperor. It's the same type of energy here. Your challenge, your problem, I guess you can put it out. Something that you need to overcome is this feeling of wanting to not express how you feel, wanting to hold back, wanting to just kind of like not move towards what it is that you are feeling that you should. You know, it's basically distracting yourself away from things, like looking in the other direction, and how you're feeling here, because I get a strong energy that you're trying to protect yourself. It's like you're trying to protect yourself. You're trying to protect other energies as well. Whatever is important to you, whatever you care about, whatever's important to you, you're trying to protect that, and you're trying to like basically like, I'm not going to look at all my feelings. I feel it, but I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm not going to look at it and all that, because it's like I kind of want to keep things the way that they are. Self-preservation type of energy here. The advice here is to not shy away from the lessons that the universe is trying to teach you. There's a lesson here in this energy, and I would not ignore it. That is the spiritual guidance here for you. Again, more cups. You have so many cups here. So many feelings. I feel your actions right now are kind of just to kind of hang out with people and socialize. That's what I see here, is just, I'm just going to hang out. I'm just going to socialize. Careful. That's a distraction. I feel you're trying to distract yourself away from your feelings. Spirit here is urging you not to ignore the lesson here. I don't know what the lesson is. You know what the lesson is here. There's something to be learned in this situation. Potential outcome here if this energy keeps going. You remember what I said here about this? Having a hard time controlling what it is that you want to do. It's like you feel like you want to do something and it's getting hard to resist. I feel like you're going to do it, whatever it is. There's this energy of making a bold move here. That is you. It has something to do with this Three of Pentacles energy, feeling like you're not on the same page here with someone. It's like I'm getting like almost like you might want to fix it, because it's like I want balance in my life. And I feel you just doing something here. Bold. Okay. I mean, that's what I have for you. That is your reading, Aquarius. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you. But that's what I got. I'm going to move on. All right, Pisces. What is the incoming energy for you? I was gonna say, is that a 3? Not quite. It is a multiple of 3 though. It's 9. Right? It is 9. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Incoming energy. I do feel you're waiting for something here. Waiting for something to happen. I feel in the recent past here, you may have felt like you've had to do everything on your own. When I say everything, there's something here, something in particular that you may have been working on that you felt like you had to do on your own here, that you had to figure out on your own. So in this current energy, you're just kind of waiting for some sort of, I don't know if it's a reward, but you're waiting for some sort of energy to come in. I see here in the near future here, waiting for that. At some point, it's like waiting is helping you find some clarity. So it's a kind of a good thing. This, whatever this is, it does feel like a little bit of a pause, but it's not like intentionally. It's not like you intentionally are waiting. It's almost like waiting at a bus stop type of energy. It's like, well, you're waiting for the bus. It's not like you intentionally are taking a break here. It's not like you're taking a time out. It's just you're being forced to wait for the bus to come. But during that time, while waiting, you are getting some clarity. Some clarity is coming in. So it's like, it's almost like a forced wait, but not really. Because you're choosing to wait. You're choosing to wait for the bus because you want to go somewhere. But clarity is coming in while you're waiting in this wait period. Waiting for something to happen. There's something here that is close to completion, but not quite here. I feel like that's what you're waiting for. You might be waiting and feeling like it's very close. Something is very close to happening. It hasn't happened yet, but it's like you feel like you've had to do things on your own, and that whatever it is that you've done, that you feel like you're close. I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like you're close. You might feel like you're close, but these are 3s. 3s are pretty far away from 10, even from 9. So that might be part of the realization that you get, is like the clarity you get maybe is that you're waiting for a bus that is going to be a while. It could be that, because I don't think that you're close to the end of this cycle. But I think that you think that you are, but you're not. It's not close. It's not close to ending. That could be what you're learning here. There's some sort of lesson here. It does feel like a hard lesson. I'm not gonna lie. It's not an easy lesson. What this clarity is, you might even resist this. You might not even want to believe it. But what I'm getting here is that it's not close. I think that is, as you're waiting, again, with the bus, it's like, you're waiting for a bus and, time takes by, 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, and you start to wonder, like, where is this bus? Shouldn't it be here by now? Like, when you got to the bus stop, it's like you thought, oh, it's going to only be a few minutes. It should only be a few minutes. But it's taking a while. So it's kind of like, the longer you're waiting, it's like the more it dawns on you that something is off. Honestly, this feels like, so here, the buses on Sundays, they have different schedules, and some routes don't even run on Sundays. When I was younger, that would happen to me sometimes. I would be waiting at a bus stop and waiting and not even realize that the bus I was waiting for was never going to come that day, because the route changed on a Sunday. It was a Sunday and it wasn't going to come. This is what it kind of feels like. It's like you've been waiting and waiting, and then you might at some point realize, oh fuck, it's Sunday. This route doesn't run on Sunday. And it's a little bit of a tough pill to swallow. I'm not going to lie. Okay. Your energy. I feel like you're very good at distracting yourself away from your emotions, which sometimes can be a good thing and sometimes it can be a bad thing. In this case, it's actually a good thing that you're able to sort of almost separate yourself from your emotions, basically not do things based on your emotions. I do feel, though, it can be a bit of a pessimistic way of thinking, because I kind of get like you just don't want to get your hopes up, so you kind of remove your emotions from your actions here, because it's like you don't want to invest emotions into it. So, but what ends up happening is it can be a little apathetic, it can be a little pessimistic of how you view things. Okay, I have to sneeze. Fuck, is it gonna come out? Sorry. Okay. Okay. Good luck, sneeze. Yeah. Okay. So your biggest sort of challenge here in this energy is it's almost feeling like you're not good enough, feeling unworthy. This is something that I feel you may have to deal with or be dealing with right now. I feel this might become clear to you. Maybe you don't see this right now, because with the moon here, it does feel a little mysterious. It does feel a little unknown. Maybe you don't realize that this is how you think or this is how you're feeling until you've been waiting for a while, and maybe, you know, doubt, uncertainty starts to seep in, and it makes you feel insecure and makes you start to think about yourself and where you are in your life, and it could bring up these feelings of that you feel like maybe you're not good enough. Okay. Okay. Try not to get too angry about this. I don't know if you would or not, but I'm just feel like I need to say that here, because I feel like the spiritual advice here, or guidance, is there's an inner conflict here, that you may be feeling conflicted in the situation. You might even feel angry at other people here, maybe because maybe they don't see things the way that you see. I don't know. I get some sort of anger here, which is I didn't see any of that anger before. It just showed up because everything else felt really calm before. So it does kind of feel like while you're waiting, you're getting kind of pissed off, and it's increasing. I feel like just be careful about that. Be careful of your temper here, because I feel like you might be acting on anger. Like you're really good at separating your emotions, but it feels some of this might seep in, or it's just kind of ego here. You might do things almost to prove something to yourself as well. Be careful of that here, because you might see things as a competition, because I'm kind of getting this energy that you're waiting and you like, I don't know what you thought before, but it's like the clarity coming in here of thinking that you're not good enough perhaps in a situation, or just, but the thing is, it's like you are. The King of Pentacles is. It's just the way that he's thinking about things. So it's like you might get really, I don't know, I don't want to say competitive, but comparing yourself to other people. Try to avoid that, comparing yourself to other people, because you are you are on your journey, your personal journey, and everybody's journey is different. And I feel like that is a spiritual guidance here, is try not to compare yourself. Okay? Try not to get too angry about it too. Potential outcome for where this energy is heading right now. You might take for granted the things that you have in your life. There are things that you have in your life. It could be family related, or just assets, you know, things, good things that you've worked for that you might be ignoring, you know, the things that you've achieved already in this life, or on your journey, because it's like almost like you were anticipating to go somewhere. There were expectations to go somewhere, or expectations for something to happen or to come towards you, and the longer you wait and the longer it doesn't happen, then you start to feel, like this is what the energy says, is that you're starting to feel like you've done something wrong almost. And I feel you might start to forget about the things that you have achieved, the things that you do have around you here. So it is a bit of a reminder, I feel like, this reading, for you to maybe pay attention to those things, not to take them for granted, maybe to look back at those, try not to ignore it, and try not to compare yourself to other people and their journey, because your journey is your journey and everybody's journey is different. Okay. All right. That is your reading, Pisces. So thanks for watching. You can always check out your other signs, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. There could be messages in there for you as well. But that is what I've got for everybody. So thanks again for everybody for watching. If you enjoy these readings, if you found them useful or entertaining in any way, I do appreciate it. If you could like, share, or subscribe, it does help me do more with the channel. I just wanted to like say that I'm kind of just like happy, like I was able to like give equal time to every sign. That doesn't happen. Like sometimes I get really carried away. I'm sure you've noticed. So I'm actually very, like, I guess, proud of myself. I was able to do 10 minutes like almost on the dot for like every sign. So it was very equal. Okay, anyways, but yeah, so thanks again for watching and joining me here. I have some ideas for some readings and things for the future, for the near future here, but I will try to put readings out, but I don't know, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, not gonna lie. So when I feel overwhelmed, I do take breaks, but I try to keep things going here as best as I can. All right, so that's what I have. Thanks again for watching. I hope that you have a good day or good night wherever you are. Take care, good luck, and I will talk to you later. Bye.